Hey guys, Tera here. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make some really cool Christmas trees as decorations for your house during Christmas. These trees are really cool and they can be very easily made with just paper. So keep watching. So the first thing you'll need to do is have a square piece of paper. Of course, if you don't have any origami paper or a square piece of paper, you could use this trick where you just get a regular piece of printer paper and fold it into a triangle. Make sure the end of the paper goes as far down as possible. Once you've folded the paper, make sure to cut off the excess piece of long rectangle paper at the bottom. This trick will give you a nice piece of square paper, and it also is already folded into a triangle, which is already the first step of making the Christmas tree. Just folding it once more to make sure the crease is really nice and sharp. Now grab the other end and fold it into a triangle again. This way, when you unfold your paper, you will have two creases that look like an X. Now take your paper and fold it in half so that it forms a rectangle. Unfold it, turn it 90 degrees, and then fold it in half again into another rectangular shape. Unfold your paper again. Now you'll notice that the creases form a kind of snowflake design on your paper. I'm just folding each of the creases again to make sure it's nice and sharp. Now, the next step is a little difficult. You'll have to fold the paper into a double-layered triangle. You have to make sure that the triangle creases are really sharp, otherwise this won't work. Take the sides of the paper and hold down on the little triangle creases as you push down on the sides of the paper. While you do this, you might notice that you're forming one layer of a triangle. Next, grab the ends of the paper and then push it down to create another triangle. Push down on the triangle to make sure that it is nicely creased. As mentioned before, the triangle is double layered, which means that there are basically two triangles if you think about it in that way. So the next thing you need to do is grab the end of one layer of the triangle and fold it down to that middle crease. One important thing to remember is that you shouldn't fold it all the way to the crease, or else you might have problems in the next few steps. Do the same with the other side. Turn the triangle over. Now you have to fold the ends again on this side. Remember, don't fold all the way to the middle crease. You might experience problems later if you do so. Again, you'll notice that this kite shape is double layered. So, for the next step, you'll have to take one of the layers and fold it over as if turning a page in a book. Do the same to the other side. Now, you'll notice you have something that looks like a fox head. So the next step is to cut off the fox's ears. I know it sounds traumatizing, but that's a step you'll have to take to continue making the Christmas tree. Cue the sad music. Okay, enough of the sad music. So the next thing we have to do is you have to undo the folds that we did, meaning the ones that we did, like, turning the pages of the book, so that now we can see that middle crease again. And now we just have to make a few cuts on each side of the tree. By each side, I mean each side next to the middle crease. I recommend making 3 cuts, especially if you're just starting to make this. Now the next step is to slowly, and I really mean slowly, unfold the entire paper. Now I say slowly because since we've made a few cuts on the paper, if you unfold the paper too fast, you might cause the paper to rip. Next, you have to do mountain valley folds in that specific pattern on each of the folds on your paper. This step is really important and it takes some time, so please be patient as you do this. As you're folding the last bit, you may notice that all of the folds are on one side and you have one layer of the tree on the other side. Now, after you've done all the folds, the next thing you have to do is take the top end of each strip and fold it down to the bottom. You have to make sure that the corner reaches the bottom, and it will be difficult to do this for each and every little strip as it goes higher, as you go to the highest strip. So it's fine if you don't reach the bottom. Make sure you fold down every single strip in every layer, or else your tree might end up looking a bit funky and it won't stand. This step takes quite a lot of time as well. Here I'm folding down the strips for the last layer. And I'm done. Once you're done, make sure you open out all of the little branches so that your tree can stand up properly. And you are done with your Christmas tree. To make prettier trees, you can get pieces of colored paper. Make sure that they're square, or else this might turn out a little bit funky. I used pieces of colored paper and matte paper. I also printed out some sheet music. The trees I made using sheet music look really nice sitting on top of my piano. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you guys try making these trees for yourself. They're really fun to make. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions, and please subscribe so that you can keep up with our posting of videos. We make a lot of DIYs. See you guys in the next video.